Okay, I have to make a video because, boom. At first, you see my state, right? My state before on the other video was also to see, right? I pulled now the bed, I moved the bed now from that wall, yes, away, so I sleep now 2 meters more, 1 meter actually, but now it's a distance from 2 meters from that wall. That, when you stand in front of the house, is the right neighbor, okay? And that guy makes noise the whole time, I mean, intentionally. Today, I moved it away yesterday. My stay yesterday was not so good. Yes, so like in the video, the last video I made. You see now, yeah? That's the reason why I make the video before the next shit fuck me again down, because that always change. Yes. Yes, ask me that was it, but man, hello, yeah. Uh, Before, I mean, the guy make always intentionally noise. Yes, catching of awareness, and always when I do anything where I can relax, where I can recover in mind, where I feel better, and so on. Then comes any shit. Yes. Mixture. Boom. So at first, hardly to hear. Boom, boom, and louder, more and more. Anytime I make boom, then he louder, boom, again, boom, and then turn on. So I tried to make a video with the tablet. Don't record at all. And guess what? Quiet. Yo, I mean, there is a YouTube channel. It's called, yeah, still. Who's in the remembering? Angeblicher Terrorist. And this is a German guy, and he tells about how he used poison and Tesla cars and so on. As my visions work, yes, my visions work, my sensing work, and I knew for the first moment that is not bullcrap because they had explained a lot of things. Man, before I was also the guy who thought that the most things that make you see the black magic. So, but and what really desperate me was, I'm really skilled in magic. I'm really not. I'm not. I mean, I'm 54, yes, and I studied magic since I'm a boy, yes, and trained it also, yes. So and that desperate me deeply, yes. But now I know that they used mainly other things, especially the guys like me. But the first thing is, yes, that wall. I mean, I experienced that in a car, so a small minibus from Chiang Mai to Pai several times. I mean, I'm really tough. I mean, I live on a boat, yes, so I don't get really fast seasick or anything. But each time I really feel much bad, had to puke, and I could not explain that because normally I'm immune against such, yes. Then I realized that the guy, as I always was, I was put on the seat where anything is under me. Yeah, I suspected X-rays and whatever, because it is really a very strange destructional. I'm in part, yes, I feel energy, any kind of energy, and very destructive. So really cell destructing. Right. And yesterday I was really sick of it. Moved the bed down. That is the result, yes. And now I have a distance from about 2 meters, and obviously the guy cannot increase the volume or the density, because otherwise he would harm other people. All clear? It would be a little bit suspecting when suddenly people around die on any shit, because they have obviously. I mean, I have trained my skills since my youth. I took shit, but no human can take normally. Yes, no one. I saw them dying on any bullcrap. Yes, that's what I have now. That I have since 1999, over 20 years. And I saw them all dying like the flies. Yes, or kneeling them finally in front of the bastards. Yes, and that a typical system shit. Yes, it's a. Uh, yes, anything, yes. I want to tell anything else, but I forget it now. Yeah. Yeah, I feel better, but I'm not my normal state. Yeah. Yeah, this is also the point. I mean, I feel much better, much stronger, much stronger, yes. That means the aspect can't so heavy effect on me. Man, also after I moved to bed, and today in the morning I made here acupressure. It was really affecting good, yes. And now comes my wife to it. Sorry, wife. That whole thing in Czech was planned. The blocking of a visa was planned, because it was very suspected when she died 200% before me on anything. What is then obviously then to check by any objection. I don't know how it sounds in English. So and she was quite fast with checking the marriage. I asked her more per interest. It was a little bit, it was more a joke. So you would marry me, and in my wife, I was really surprised. There's no word for that. On her tablet, immediately checking this and that in Hong Kong. Okay. But I thought, okay, she loved me so much, and she's happy to find such a guy, because she made me interested in her, with that she know about illuminators and all that other shit. Yes. And because she was like, oh yes, I know that, and you are surprised that happened, this and that. And I thought, okay. That was the reason. That was the reason why I met with her. Yes. Yes, that was the reason. Because I'm sick of her to teach or speak with anyone who think that is all bullcrap. Yes, why should I waste my time? Yes, I thought that system shit. I don't want that. Yes, it should go lost all that pussies, all that chaos. Bye. Yes, bye. But yes, that was a trap. Yes. And how to make that I don't feel that is still I'm really, I check people in no time. I check people only when I chat with them. I feel the energy and know them, yes. And how that worked here is really, I don't know what's. That is that what was scaring, yes, but a little bit scares me, but more interests me because I want to find that out, how that is made, because it is a really important thing. Yes, that is an important thing. Obviously, it's an important thing. I mean, to fuck multiple super parts. If you don't sense such, it's important to know. It's important to know. I only can think on a half awareness where in hypnosis she is programmed and don't not so really what she's doing. This is a sub application in that way. Okay. That now the man had me now again screenshots from chats. Oh, she want a proper boat for me. When I had a proper boat, I had an amazing super boat. Morgan Out Island 415. Nothing to do inside because grinding, painting, and all that shit is obviously a problem when you have that asthma, yes. And good aging, oh, okay, for 25. And then, oh, yeah, I negotiated over 2 months with that guy. And finally I have it on 25. I told her, next time, pay the deposit. And then she went, oh, it's just too expensive. And now she come up, oh yeah, that boat and that boat and that boat, which is all crap. I know, the only boat what's good for me is that we want to die on sea. That's the truth. Because then with the people, when at first I tell from the beginning, a boat under 11 meters is torturing because ducking or too dangerous because you have to, I want to tell, it's not on that videos, but when on a boat where you live, especially when you live on high sea, you need enough space that each thing what you need for emergency have its place. You don't have to move other things away that you can reach it fast. Yes, because when in a small boat, it is normal, it becomes that you put that things what you need in daily life always over that thing what you don't use so many times. And that result necessarily that you put things over other things what you need in emergency. And that is not safe, yes. And so 11 meters is by 2 people, the absolutely minimum, yes. And even more people, so when you have a small family, then even more place you need, yes. And it is also that you can properly stand up in the cockpit when you have a steering house, also on the deck, and you need the width, you need with the length, you get the width, with the width, you get the height, anatomy, and so on. And what she puked about the Vivo 930, 9 meter 30. It's obviously small. And that boat, the engine, was advertised from the broker. Oh yes, look, he had good advance, but for me it sounds not so good. It was oil leaking like crazy, and demolished, obviously. And the outflow, what is the outflow? What the intake? I cannot remember. Some time ago, from the toilet was rusted so bad that it broke. So, what happens when the ship break? You get stressed, want to reach land, and the engine is demolished. And what leads that? It is sad, but it's reality. And the game goes on. But in that moment, where I spoke about living on a boat and high sea out of the reach of all that mass murder bastards, she could panic. She could panic. Why could someone panic? When you see beside me already for 1 year how I suffer in asthma, all that shit, all that sabotaging, she was beside me, where that shit demon whore in chess was laughing because I was interested in one house, and I was asking the phone on loudspeaker about that house, and she began to laugh, and if you take anything, and shut down the call. And many of the things, yes, man, she lived 1 year with me, and she checked it all. So a woman that know all that terminator shit and check that and really loves this no agent of bastards would tell in that moment, yes, for sure, hey, cool, that is the best idea what you ever had. We don't need visa for anyone from us. We live on IC. That do survive. When she loves and know all that madness and all that, obviously, she only lived because I sensed with my skills. When we was in Tabor, the house owner bought the house, the old guy, to his son, his daughter. He was also adult already, 40 already. And he didn't tell anything us, he didn't tell anyone else, also not the foreign police, and they get crazy and did we are criminals and not hide anything and crazy shit. Also, it's really easy to see when mine is the same name. Yeah, it's okay. The old guy wrote that to the house to the younger guys, and that's what is there anything to fuck us really, but to mix stress and to give us disappointment. At 8 o'clock, and that was 1 hour to drive. Man had told I have asthma also that time and heavy allergies. And the two left wheels. Also, the car stands always in front of the house, so that the right wheels was to see, but not the left wheels. And on both left wheels was let out the air to 1.1 bar. The way to the highway was no good street, So before the rumbling, and so you don't necessarily check that there is still less air in it. And then you go on speed, and by, yes, I have an idea, 80 kilometers, I guess, 90 goes, puff! She sits beside me. She, always with her system shit, says, oh yes, we have to check out the appointment, we have to make the appointment because my visa, and but still in the supermarket, apples for fun. I mean, that's such should get catched would lead to what? I mean, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. Yes. So she didn't know that. And then the point is, when we go now really we dig in that topic, that it is the case that illuminators, I mean, they work for demons. And reptiles are able to put with artificial karma on the astral level to let can people incarnate. Yes. And that is all that famous guys. I illuminate about the shades. Yes. Look at that. It is like a matrix. Yes. Incarnated as whatever, and then superstar. There is no mental sick shit, that is reality, yes. What do you really think? There's a guy with a white beard, yeah? That is so lawful, let all that here happen, and lie about free will. Yeah? And minimum 24,000 kids that die each year, starve to death. How many people? 8 to 9 millions die, 8 to 10 millions people per year die on cancer. And then look at it, how it is to die on cancer. Then is cannabis proven that it can heal cancer? But illegalized because it's wasting up the connection, and so on. And what I tell about the whole shit, yes, with the demons what was imprisoned in that zone for 380,000 Earth years, and 5,000 years ago they made a riot. It's the reason why they don't tell nothing real about anything that is older than 5,000 years. And yes, Cheops built a pyramid. And you can work with depositors on granite and so on, all the other shit. And then Chicho don't work and all the other shit, yes. Yeah. Voila, that's it. Is after I moved to bed. And I thought I'd make that video before the next shit comes. Because I have to change the house. And now is that house not available anymore. It is booked already. Airbnb. And the bed that was done at that moment where I figured out how to defeat that shit. And that I don't stay here too long because otherwise the other people would affect by that ratio. That is the next thing why Airbnb is very useful for that bastard, because then it is shared. I am the only one who gets the whole time the shit, but the other people can recover. Bing! and what else going on, and with the noise and so on, and there's enough video footages. Hello. So, should anyone tell I'm mental sick? I'm not mental sick. I'm only a piece of shit. It's dumb enough to believe all that shit, yes? With the mask, for example. With the mask and all that, it's only a piece of nothing. It's only that is the surface. Yes, it's the surface. This is so amazing. Yeah, I let it for now. This is blah blah. But did I have to tell? I did tell that it's the wife of the boat. Yeah, I can't remember now. Yeah. Like oxygen in the brain. Oh yes, she threw around like that because she wanted proper boat for me. Yeah, I think I told it already. Yes, but that out island for 1.5. That was a very proper boat. Very proper boat. And the owner in the USA prepared it for me sailing the North Sea upon Germany. And anyone have a little bit idea about how rough some seas are, then know that the North Sea is no easy thing. And you need a good boat for that.